Hey there everyone, welcome back to Populous free at the beginning. And joining me on this intrepid adventure through a level we've already been through is...
I didn't know I was to introduce myself. Dirty Deeds Done.
Obviously, so people actually know who you are. Don't worry, this is the first
I know,
time
I thought you were giving me a lead in, but...
that was the lead-in.
Well, right. Anyway, so what are we looking at?
Well, basically, this is level 5, Death from Above. Now, normally, what we need to do is we need to pray at that obelisk kind of thing at the very start, what was shown at the very start of the level.
Okay.
And, basically, there's a couple of ways of doing that. Now, we have already gone through the normal way, which is in my previous video.
Which I watched, yes.
Yes, you definitely watched. Don't worry, it's fairly simple kind of way of going about it. But in this video, we're going to be using a couple of different ways. First of which involves this boat. Now, basically, the obelisk is far away on an island, and normally you have to go all across the land in order to get to it. But we've got a boat, so we can just cut straight to it.
Are you meant to have a boat?
Yes, the boat is necessary in order to get, because basically that totem pole in the background, that requires 6 people to pray at it, but you only get 5 to begin with, so you need to actually bring people over.
Okay.
So basically, we can just take the boat and avoid pretty much everything and just go straight there.
Right.
It's this is the quick way of going through the level.
Yeah.
Which is perfectly fine because the next thing we'll be doing is the long way. But just before we go off there, we need to pick up a couple of extra things.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to pray at this stone head to get a couple of extra spells, just to make our lives a little bit easier.
Okay. Now, I haven't watched any of this yet, to be honest.
You said you were going to watch the first 2 videos.
I know, I did. I may have lied.
That's fine.
You may need to give me a quick rundown on what the spells do, not just what we do. Just give me a basic idea.
Basically, the big tall woman is the shaman. She wants to conquer the solar system and destroy all enemies.
Okay.
And you do that by using different followers to create a base and then attack the enemy, pretty much. And once all the enemy is dead, then you win the level.
Okay, that sounds fairly straightforward.
Yep. And yeah, this level is different to all the other levels that we've already gone before.
Right. Because there's just the totem you have to pray to. The obelisk.
Yes. If you pray at that, then you just win the level outright. You don't need to, destroy the enemy tribe.
Alright.
You can destroy the enemy tribe if you really want to, and only crazy people would ever think about doing something like that. So, basically, what we prayed at that stone head is the land altering spell, which basically means we can just alter the land so we can just head straight to it.
That's pretty cool.
Yep. And now we've got this spell, which makes them all run away, and we can just pray at the stone head.
Huh.
The obelisk, even.
Just because obviously I didn't watch the previous video.
Yeah.
How long did it take him? How long does the regular version take, comparatively?
It takes about 5-7 minutes normally.
Okay, and that was what.
If you take your time.
Yeah, that's still a fairly decent speed.
And there we go. We win the level, pretty much.
Those are dragons.
Yes.
Okay. I'll just roll with it, shall I?
Yeah. And basically, the middle one is going to be going after the enemy shaman, and once she's dead, the level's over. Right.
Just the way you said that as soon as you get the obelisk, the level's over, I thought you meant it would be over, and then dragons kill everyone.
Well, you don't need to do anything after you pray at the obelisk.
I see that.
Yeah, because you can actually wait until the dragons have killed every single person, but you don't have to. Because our shaman is transported far away and, can't touch anything.
Just kind of standing up there watching that.
Yep.
Watching her works go about.
Yeah, pretty much. And I try and cast a spell, but you can't do that when the level is completed.
Right.
And there we go. That is the easy way of doing about it. And this is me skipping ahead a bit, because I've gone through the level normally. I've used the boat to transport all my followers onto the island, prayed at the totem pole, and now here we are at this thing.
Okay.
We're just going to do the level normally, as shown in the in the actual video. Except for one thing, instead of using the land bridge spells in order to quickly get to the obelisk, we're instead going to use this to flatten this mountain, more or less, and we're going to build some huts. We're going to build up a settlement, and then we're going to destroy the Dakini tribe without praying at the statue whatsoever.
Okay. So just win by sheer manpower instead of...
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, not quite sheer manpower. I mean, you are still kind of magicking your way a mountain.
Yeah, pretty much. So we plant down some huts. Our braves will start building those huts, and from that we'll get more population.
Okay.
And once we get population, we will train up our followers, and then we'll just destroy the enemy tribe.
It's a more classical solution, I suppose.
Yes, because as you see in the top right-hand corner, you see a countdown going down.
I assume that's your time limit?
Yes. When that timer hits 0, the enemy shaman will start praying at that statue. And
then...
she will release those dragons on us, and we automatically lose
I take it there's no way to beat dragons.
No. But that's the thing. When the timer hits 0, you don't automatically lose. So long as you stop the shaman from praying at the obelisk, then you'll still be fine, even if the timer hits 0.
Okay, but if dragons happen...
Then we have no way of defeating those dragons. Not yet. That's a future level, but...
Ooh, intrigue.
And because this is going to take some time, I'm speeding up things, because otherwise it will take quite some time. But even when speeding up, the timer goes down a lot quicker.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
But for some bizarre reason, it doesn't actually affect the total time that you spend in the level for some reason. At least I don't think it does. It's kind of weird how... Because after the level's finished, it says, oh, you spent this much time, and this happened, and that happened. Just gives you a load of stats. And sometimes it doesn't exactly match up.
Well, you know, it was early days in PC gaming. We couldn't understand non-linear time quite so well as we do now.
This was 98. It's not that
relatively.
Bad. Yeah.
In relation to, like, 2014, that's early.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, I was 4 years old when this game came out. And I've probably been playing it since then.
Oh, God, I can't remember how old I am right now, so...
Ancient.
So it's literally just a matter of waiting for men at this point.
Yeah, because when braves are in huts, they start breeding. And that creates more braves.
That's what breeding does, yeah.
Yep. But that's the thing, all the braves are male. So... Who knows what happens in those huts?
You've got wizard magic on your side.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
The specifics are unimportant.
Yeah. I'm just making sure all my huts are nice and filled, because if they're filled up, then they upgrade quicker.
Ah, that makes sense.
Increasing in size and increasing your maximum population. You see on the left with that green bar?
Yes.
With the number 20. That's our total population.
And then the white space is how much you've got.
Yeah, how much the braves can breed some more.
I see.
So, it's all the huts we're going to build, and once they've pretty much been all the way to the maximum, we're going to convert those braves into warriors and preachers using the training huts that you see before you. Sort of like C-shaped building in the big temple building.
Okay, yeah.
And then we're just going to attack the Dakini. It's pretty simple.
Just, all out war.
Yep.
Makes sense.
This is a different way of doing the level. If you're crazy, of course.
It doesn't look that crazy, just really kind of time-consuming.
It was actually really fun to do. I've never done anything like this before. I mean, I've heard of methods that you can do this, but I've never actually done the method. So I figured I might as well just show it off for the LP.
Yeah, makes sense. I get that.
Yeah.
I mean, it does sort of lack the punch of, suddenly dragons.
Yeah, but there's going to be no dragons in this one, unfortunately. We're not even... only scrubs play at statues.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, you call it a scrub, but if I can employ dragons in my empire building, I'd take that over just a shit ton of dudes.
Yeah.
And, I'd say the video peaked high at dragons. Peaked early. So, how much longer does it go on for?
I think this goes on to like the 2-minute mark.
Oh, right.
But yeah, this is something that is something that's going to come up as the LP goes on. Is that this is what will probably start happening in quite a few of the future levels. So this is
probably Probably employ some editing.
That is what I've already done for level 6, where basically that
Right.
level took me 25 minutes to complete. But because, of course, I was taking down, because there was more involved in it, I only managed to edit out like 1 minute of the footage when nothing was really happening.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I will start editing things when things get a bit too long and boring. But this is just showing that things can get quite long and boring if you let it. But I don't really notice because
if you choose the the less interesting route.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I can play this game for like hours. I can spend ages on a level and not get bored. I literally just start playing this game and then it's nighttime.
Well, yeah, it's the same sort of principle as I guess as playing like Civ and what have you, where you just
Oh yeah, oh god, yeah, definitely.
you wake up at like you realise it's like 6 a.m. and you've been playing since that time the previous day.
Yeah. But we're nearly done since most of the huts are upgraded to their maximum. Holding up a maximum of 5 Braves, so now I'm just selecting them all and getting training.
Fair enough. That should. So, is this going to be a steamroll victory, basically?
I think so. I think I overcompensated a bit. But,
maybe a few score too many.
yeah, but that's the thing, because the Dakini settlement is much larger than anything you would have encountered in the first 4 levels.
Right.
You are supposed to go around them because they're way too big for you not to take for you to take them down normally.
Or you just do this and run really hard up against time limit.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You've got 15 minutes. That is plenty of time. You've got no worries about going over time for this one.
I don't know. I'd be a bit. I know. Looking at the timer now, I'd be worried.
No, that's the thing. Because like I said, when the timer reaches 0, you don't automatically lose the level.
Yeah, that's when she starts moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I'm assembling my forces, and we're going to start attacking pretty soon. And they've been pretty chillin' since then.
Not concerned with the blue people building up their army over the other side of the...
No,
it's
not
not really a mountain, it's just like a ridge.
Yeah. Ugh, I love game speed +5. It just makes life so much easier.
Was there a time before RTSs had speed up buttons? Because I don't want to know about it really first.
I don't really remember. All I know is that I'm glad that this game has one. But yeah, 37 is enough.
Like, that's 47 against like how many ballparks for the other side?
I'm not too sure because that's the thing. We're going to start fighting very soon because once you actually start attacking, all of their forces come and say hi. Like literally all of them.
Right.
So, yeah.
That's...
I don't know how many that is, but it's quite a few. Because especially considering that we started the level with just 4 warriors, and you can,
that's like
can convert.
like the end of Holy Grail, or just
Yeah.
coming over the hill.
Pretty much. But yeah, you can convert a maximum of like a few more Braves, and you can get like a maximum of maybe like 14, 15. That's... Yeah, your 14, 15 against this source is not too much. But as you can see, the timer's reached 0.
Yeah.
I killed the shaman just before the timer reached 0 because I didn't really want her meddling. And she's going to reincarnate fairly soon.
Right.
So long as we can stop her from getting from the reincarnation site to the obelisk, we'll be perfectly fine.
Right.
I also cast lightning to stop them from making their own creatures, so my creatures can go and convert them. It's very simple.
So there's someone not particularly familiar with this game. That looked fairly manic.
Yeah, basically, warriors are really powerful, and preachers convert enemies over to your side given time.
I'm just like, all the shiny magic and shit was just...
Yeah. And
just
yeah,
like,
she's...
Wow, that was...
Yeah, the shaman's... She's now beelining towards the obelisk, but we've got like a load of forces in the way. She's never going to make it.
Yeah. Is that her again? Just gone?
Yep, there we go. When shaman dies, you get some of her mana, so your spells charge up quickly. And I don't know why that brave was praying at that obelisk, because only the shaman can do that.
He saw the dragons come out of it. He wants to try and get the dragon power going.
Yeah, that's the thing. The AI in this game is rather interesting, let's say the least. It was 1998.
It's just call it emergent gameplay.
Yeah. But now I'm just going around and just destroying any leftover huts so that they can't breed, because even if the huts are empty, they'll still make...
Just raise the ground. Just raise the land to the ground.
Pretty much, yeah.
No survivors.
And I think that's pretty much all of them. Apart from she's now alive again. But oh no, she's going to walk right into my warriors.
That just looks mean. I was just shoving him. I'm just looking at the two dudes fighting in the background, then just shoving them over.
Yeah, pretty much. To begin with, there's a lot of, like, you know, dude punching dudes.
Yeah, it just looked like he was being bullied more than anything.
Yeah. But I think we are nearly done.
I'd say so. I can't see any of them left.
That's the thing, because, yeah, there we go, now they're finally gone. Because they're being converted, and converting
right.
takes some time. It's random how much time it takes for an enemy to be converted. And, fuck you, statue. But yeah, that took about 13 minutes, even though the timer went from 15 to 0. But that will do it for alternative methods, and next time we're going to be heading over to level 6, building bridges.
Okay, I might watch it.